Good day, everyone. Pasay Baller here. We are now in the second game for today, October 30th, 2023. This is an Eastern Conference battle between Chicago Bulls and Indiana Pacers. That will happen at around 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 7 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I am just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. By the way, as we all know, we actually provide free picks right here in our YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. But for those who would want to avail our premium picks or premium package, you can actually reach us through Instagram, Telegram, or Messenger. Just actually check out the descriptions of these videos so that you would have the details, and you just reach us and we will actually be responding to you as soon as we actually see your messages. All right. Now, going back to this game, the spread that is given is minus 3.5, and that's actually given towards the home team, that's Indiana Pacers. Chicago Bulls approaching this game is at 1 win and 2 loss record, and Indiana Pacers is actually having a clean slate with 2-0. Indiana Pacers, they would have the home court advantage, just like what I said earlier. Both teams are coming off rest. They didn't have any game yesterday or last night. In terms of availability and health, seems like everyone's actually good and everyone's actually playing for Indiana Pacers. While for Chicago Bulls, Lonzo Ball is out still for the rest of the season, while Zach LaVine is listed as probable for this one. So it's kind of scary when you see one of your stars listed in the injury report. But again, it seems like LaVine is actually playing as what some articles are saying. And if LaVine won't be playing, I'm pretty sure that the spread would be higher than 3.5. But still, if, of course, with that said, since Indiana Pacers, they would actually be having their complete roster, they would still have the advantage. Okay, so what's going on? In Chicago Bulls, they actually beat Toronto Raptors, and Toronto Raptors, one of the decent-looking teams right now in the NBA. But man, they are very inconsistent. I'm talking about Chicago Bulls. They lost their first game, won the second game, and then they lost again against Detroit Pistons. But man, we have to consider when they lost the Detroit Pistons, they're actually doing great. You know, Detroit Pistons is not just the Detroit Pistons that we knew last year or a couple of years ago. Detroit Pistons, they lost by 1 point against Miami Heat, and after that, they won back-to-back, right? Now, for Indiana Pacers, they're doing great. You know, again, 2 wins, 0 loss. They blew out Washington Wizards on their first game. Then they actually won again by double digits against Cleveland Cavaliers. Not sure why, but obviously Indiana Pacers, they're actually having a very good start, 2-0, 2 wins by double digits, but I'm still not that impressed to the point that I think that they would be able to cover this 3.5 spread against the Bulls with LaVine starting to heat up. Maybe because of the second game that they had, I feel like that's the reason. When Indiana Pacers went up against Cleveland Cavaliers, then Cleveland Cavaliers, they were able to stick around until third quarter, right? And Cleveland Cavaliers, they were so much shorthanded. Now with Chicago Bulls, I know they are inconsistent, but sometimes when you play the Bulls, you just don't know what kind of Chicago Bulls would you be going up against with? Would it be like the sharp shooting Zach LaVine with DeMar DeRozan supporting him with 22 points, 23 points, right? So we just don't know. But for Indiana Pacers, this is going to be a very good test for them going up against the Bulls, because no disrespect, Washington Wizards, one of the less teams, I would have to say, and then again, going up against Cleveland Cavaliers, they are shorthanded. So going up against Chicago Bulls, for me, this is a very good test for Indiana Pacers. And maybe after they beat the Bulls and cover the spread, maybe that's the time that I would be comfortable with them going up against, for me, a stronger team that they are. My pick on this one would be Chicago Bulls plus 3.5. I feel like, yes, Indiana Pacers may win this one, but I feel like Chicago Bulls have enough to at least make it, make it close. The Bulls are with veterans. They understand that, they can't actually allow, the record, go 1-3 because it's gonna be very hard for them to actually to actually run for those wins. I'm pretty sure that they would actually show up right here. I don't think they are in a panic mode right now. This is too early, but I know that they are actually needing. I know that they know that they are actually needing to show up on this one. Otherwise, they would be losing the momentum coming on to the next game. So my pick on this one would be Chicago Bulls plus 3.5. Again, I feel like Indiana Pacers may win, but Chicago Bulls will be able to cover. Peace out. Basta love and God bless.